recording?
Yeah.
Made a little 5 bands today. You know what it is, I'm slight. You know what I realized is that the small dubs, you know, those shits really make me feel good. You know what I'm saying? Cool 5 bands, 1 trade, not have to worry about shit compared to, you know, taking maybe 3 trades and making 10. I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but about to go to the gym. We did legs like 4 days ago, bro. I'm still recovering from it.
God damn, my hair looks orange as fuck in this. Yo, any girls out there that do hair, let me know. Preferably guys, to be honest.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to
no.
We're locked in, man. We're going to the gym, man. Just know every single fucking day you're watching videos on YouTube, I'm fucking out working. Be sure to subscribe, man. I've been grinding on YouTube, bro. Just trying to make good content. I appreciate you boys. You know I love you so much, man. Looty birthday.
All right, watch this.
Yo.
Straight. Dude, you're the worst passenger.
I'm not the
You're
fucking.
supposed to be directions. I can't look at my directions. This goes back 100 years in time. Whoever's the passenger, you give direct. Guys, am I wrong for this? Link to a place that we have been to only once.
I was never heard of CarPlay, bro.
So what the fuck are you saying, bro?
That's crazy.
You know exactly how to piss me off.
That's crazy. You just said that on fucking. Welcome back to another video, you fucking stinky bitches. Welcome back.
So guys, we just got our hairs cut, or fuck! Going to get some food right now at Fresh Kitchen. Funny thing about Fresh Kitchen is, I've only been there once in my entire life. It was like fucking $19 and it was mid. I didn't like it that much. It was a while ago. I said, you know what? Fine. Steph really wants to go there. He really likes it. He fucking fingers himself to the idea of eating at Fresh Kitchen. So I'm like, all right, you know what? Whatever. But I swear, if this shit is buns, bro, I'm going to shoot the fuck. So we are an hour and 46 minutes late to this rust wipe that we have been waiting for. So what I'm thinking of doing is on the way home, we stop at Walmart, grab some like Cheeto Puffs, Doritos, stop at McDonald's, also McDonald's right next to it. We'll grab some burgers, Big Macs, throw them in the fridge. We need to snowball and we need to make the biggest, greatest wipe of all time. If this shit's ass, I'm gonna run my car. I'm gonna drive 100 miles an hour into those two bitches.
That's the healthiest food you can get.
What do you mean large
Go right,
parking
go
in
right,
back?
go right.
Where's the back?
Fresh Kitchen is the most underrated place to eat on the planet, bro. If you're going to go somewhere out and get, you know, healthy, decent food, man, it's the only place really left.
Yeah, you also have to fucking be Bill Gates if you want to be able to afford it. This is what I'm talking about. Look at that. Look at the wall. I said to Steph, another reason I don't like Fresh Kitchen is because of the vibe, right? I think ambiance of a restaurant and the vibe of it is very important. When I look at this shit, I just think of soy boys, right? This shit makes me want to finger myself.
Yo, hey, fun fact, if you guys, there was a video a long time ago I did a day in the life, and I was like, here, I'm posted up at the Forex Festival, bro. And it was literally in this exact parking spot with the
trash can, I remember that. All right, boys, personally, we're already off to a better start than last time I ate it. I think last time I just got something I didn't like.
Flip back to when you said this shit was ass.
And it was mid. You're gonna edit that out, though.
No, I'm not. Out.
Bro, come on.
Rate it out of 10 before you ate this, and now rate it out of 10 after you ate it.
I take all things into consideration. If we're talking everything, like the vibe of the ambience of the place, the price, everything, the first time, 3 out of 10. And now, 7. If we're talking just food, before I'll give it a 4, and now I'll give it an 8.
Top 3 fast food spots.
Those are probably my 2 McDonald's.
Top 3 fast food spots, no price, nothing involved.
Just food?
Yes. Top
5 Guys, Chipotle, McDonald's. No particular order. Actually, here's the order.
There's an imposter among us.
Here's the order. McDonald's number 1, 5 Guys number 2, Chipotle number 3. Yes, I put McDonald's above them. Just actually, well, I'm thinking kind of like convenience. Like, all right, food-wise, like taste-wise, 5 Guys number 1.
You agree with me? 5 Guys is the GOAT taste food ever. In fast food.
As a me, I love burgers.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a burger lover. Like, if I go out to a restaurant, I always see what burgers they got. Bottom line is, though, boys, I'm trying to get shredded for the summer. I did it when we...
No.
What's up, guys? We're at this ice cream place. Steph wanted to come here. I'm trying to really get shredded and log into my diet. I've really been eating super clean, like whole wheat, not a lot of processed stuff. Cut out really all sugars. Steph wanted to come here. I said, like, fuck, I'm not gonna get anything. But I don't know. You're
not gonna get anything?
I don't think so. No, please fuck off. Literally. My God, how long? I'm at myself. I can't even get a fucking bow, dude. couldn't even get enough cloth. I would have just had enough cloth because I found a bunch of rope from these barrels and I recycled them. Got a fuck ton of rope real quick. I was about to craft a fucking bow and arrow real quick, but I literally died while I was fucking crafting one. We're not even in where the spot we said. We want it over here. No, that was fucking smooth sailing right here. Get it. Holy fuck, we're so locked. We should just try to get up a bunch of comps. Like, that's our main goal right now. It's just to rush tier 2, so we just need a fuck ton of scrap. You're straight.
Cover me.
I am. I'm right next to you.
Is that you? Run.
No.
Someone's on the roof. I just got hit.
So did I. I see him.
Let me go first.
He's in there. He's right there.
I just got.
Oh, I just missed it. Hit him. No, he had a gun.
Dude.
He had a gun. I'm like quick on the fucking like buttons now, like crafting shit. Like I can craft. It used to take me so long to navigate through the fucking menu and shit, and now I can do it so fast.
Like. I'm dead.
What happened?
Fucking dude just pulled up with a nail gun and just deleted me.
Yeah, we're about to hit some. It's a big bench Wednesday, I guess. We just got cut yesterday too. My shit's looking pretty clean. Super short though. My roots, I'm low-key looking like I'm starting to get like frosted tips too. It's pretty cool. I just really want my hair to be blonde because right now it's still pretty orange.
If that was, I mean, it looks fine now, but bro, if that was blonde, it'd be tough, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it literally would look so much better. It's just, I think I might bleach it again. Maybe this weekend I'll bleach it and try to tone it again. Maybe I'll just try to tone it again because I still have that toner.
Put on your. What do you guys think about the camera quality we've done in this video? I've kind of decided to put a little bit more effort into the vlogs and stuff, but yeah, I mean, Mark on the camera. This is hopefully it looks good.
It would be a lot cooler if you're on the highway actually going fast.
Good morning. It is Saturday morning. It is so cold out. About like 2 months ago, and I was super locked in on golf, and like this was my thing. I entered into this golf tournament, and it's a 4-man scramble. So there's me and 3 teammates. We all just play the best ball. It's gonna be super easy, but dude, I have not golfed in probably about 2 months, and hopefully my teammates don't watch this, man. But I'm not excited. I think I'm gonna be so bad. So I'm getting there like an hour early. It starts at 8, but it's 7:02 right now. This could be ugly. Today is Sunday, man. I just got these glasses, bro. They're my prescriptions ones, so I can finally see, man, because I'd lost all my vision from sitting on my computer all the time. They hurt my head so much, man. They feel so weird. But update on the account, I got this. I've been trading options on this account for about 2 weeks now, and we hit 10K, which is nice. You know, I'm happy for it. My goal is 25K, just so I can be a pattern day trader that can actually start to grow this seriously. But I have been over leveraging. This is kind of something I want to talk about. Everybody calling me like full port and whatever. I don't really care. Again, I'm in the position where money-wise, like $1,000, it didn't matter to me. I just kind of want to have fun with this. You guys know I used to trade options, you know, full time. So this is kind of just a hobby that I enjoy. I like trading options way more than I do like trading futures, just because you kind of really start to build a relationship with the contracts that you trade. Compared to NQ, you know, where you're in, you're out. You know, a lot of this is overnight. This is multiple hour trades, which emotionally, yes, that is a bad thing. But again, I'm very comfortable trading tech companies. Everything I get into, I really do have a higher risk tolerance just because I've been trading for so long. I would never tell anybody that they could do this. This is something that, again, it's one of those things where, again, I'm not the richest man on the earth. I'm not, but I'm doing well. I can only do this because I have the money to really risk right now. It is over leveraging. It is risking a lot. But again, I know what I'm doing when I'm trading options, and I'm just trying to get this account to a goal that I have. I do not recommend trading options to anybody. I would suggest futures trading 10 times out of 10 more, just because, again, funded accounts, being able to put that capital in the best spots. Before funded accounts really came up to my vision, options trading was the kind of best way to leverage your money, because, again, the whole point of options contracts is you're leveraging shares. So you're kind of taking a really big risk. The house is against you pretty much every single time. And yes, of course, if you're right, you can make a lot of money. That's why options are so volatile. But of course, vice versa, same thing. Funded accounts, you spend maybe $300 max. You are locked in for that forever. There's no other fees you have to pay. If you lose that money, you don't have to pay any of it back. Options, you have to fully fund yourself. And you could put $10,000, a lot more spread out across funded accounts than you could in options. And that's why I ended up making the switch. But it has been kind of fun to see. It did save my trading week. I had a pretty tough trading week. I think I was down around $11,000 on futures. This kind of put me back up. I'm only down $3,000. I'm down $3,001 exactly on the week. But looking at the market this week, so we had a really nice kind of consolidating week. Now you guys can see this is the 4 hour. Look at that, just straight chop mostly all week. But I'm really happy with the outcome that we had. We did really come into the weekend with this really crazy dump, and I caught a huge short on Meta. I believe I jumped in around 7. I got in shorts on Meta at 698, and it actually fell all the way down to 680. This was the setup I had. You guys can see on the 4 hour, just playing this rejection off this previous high we had right here. But I'm not going to worry about that too much. But let's look at NQ mainly. Again, we came into this day with a crazy sell-off. Ended this week, obviously, with this ginormous dump, and of course, Trump keeps talking. Trump keeps yapping nonstop about these tariffs, all this fun stuff. I really underestimated how much Trump was going to be kind of messing up the market. Now, of course, I'm in support of Trump. I thought he was going to really change stuff, and he still can do great, man. But it's just recently he's just been talking so much. You guys know, I mean, with the past presidency, going into a new one, changing parties. Not that, you know, they did anything wrong, which I believe they could have done stuff better, but I feel like every president could. That next president has to spend a lot of time, has to come out multiple times, you know, change a lot of stuff, and that inherently is going to, you know, have impacts on the markets either side. And I believe Trump has just been kind of talking a lot. You guys know that boy loves to talk. You can see most of the week we did consolidate until today, and that's a really crazy drop. It's one of the biggest drops we've had in the last couple months, ever since we tapped all-time highs. So I think we could see a continuation down, but you guys see we have a lot of buying wicks down here. In my eyes, I'm still bullish just because we do have to fight through all these things, and of course we're day traders, so this isn't going to matter too much to us, but you can see all these bottom wicks we have to kind of get through before we really see that next move down. And I don't think that I think we're more likely to continue up than we are to fight through all these bottom wicks that we have. We have bottom wicks here, 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 here. Whereas to the upside, we really don't have anything. We have to get over this high we just created and then all-time highs, and then we're back there. But I've been really shifting to trading the 5 and the 15 minute. You guys know I used to love trading the 5 or the 2 and the 1 minute. And not that I don't, and I still will continue to, but I've been kind of waiting for the 15 minute to give me confirmations on my setups more. Trading supply and demand and trading these bigger time frames have such a good hand-in-hand kind of cooperation. You guys know supply and demand is one of those things where the higher the time frame you go, the more realistic and the more reliable the zones are. The trade-off is, of course, the amount of points a zone may be, so you might be risking more on the bigger time frames. Reliability, confidence going into a trade. If there's a zone that gets rejected off of the 4 hour, I'm going to have way more confidence than a zone that's rejected on the 15 minute. But it's about finding that mix, and it's hard for me too, but I have been seeing some pretty consistent gains. I've just kind of been trading off of my intuition. That's my biggest thing. And I've been kind of thinking about a lot of things recently. I think backtesting is extremely overrated. Not that it is not important, and I think everybody should be doing it, especially as a beginner, but a lot of people think that, hey, let me just backtest this strategy. If it works out, if it looks good, then I'm going to keep doing it, and then it's of course going to work out. And that's just not the truth. Everybody can do great when they backtest, and you probably have experienced this yourself. Everybody goes through these crazy times where they're backtesting, they keep getting dubs, they keep going crazy, but then, you know, real time applies, and now it's time to make some real money, and then the lights come on, and then they lose everything. They don't know how to handle these positions. So your ability, and I'm going to make a video about this probably this weekend, your ability as a trader is going to get limited by the opportunities that you have set in front of you. Understand that the best thing that you can do to become a better trader is actually trade, not to just backtest, not to just kind of plan out strategies, watch YouTube videos. Trading is the best thing that you can do. If you want to get better at doing anything, the best thing you can do is do it. Going to the range is different than playing actual games of golf. Playing chess, you'd rather play in a tournament than play a bot. When I was playing football, you know, those dudes at practice that were just dogs, so tough. You'd think they're D1, bro. Then they go into the actual game and they suck. I'm someone who came up without backtesting a lot, and I did lose a lot of money in the course of me kind of front testing. And that's the big misconception, is you can keep trading live without losing a lot of money. You know, you get into a funded, you trade with a smaller position size than normal, it's still going to be forward testing. You're still going to be gaining experience of trading and printing out candles live as they go. When you're back testing, you don't look at the current events of that day or the news or how things were moving. You can't get that same feeling that you were going into that day. Going into Friday, this is exactly what pretty much made me all my money and plan for the day. Friday morning, I ended up setting up a high and low of the session on the hourly. That's very simple. You mark out the current high and the current low of the session, and you extend the zones out. Waited for candles to reject off of them, and you guys can see we actually abided by this zone and we played perfectly off of this high. Once again, if you're new to supply and demand, it is not about where the candle goes, how far it goes. It's about closing and staying above the zone or below it. This zone actually played out because look, we closed underneath it. If we would have broke above it and closed, that would have been a break of the zone. But you guys can see this is a bearish setup because we actually broke above, pushed up, and came back down and closed below the previous high. That's a good entry for shorts right there. And of course, hindsight 2020, looking back at that, of course it is. But the only reason why I didn't take that trade was I think it was around 9 o'clock. I think it was before market open, so I didn't take it. Waited for the market to come back down, understanding that we're pushing down, probably targeting this low as a potential trade target. I did take a short-term setup for longs and got stopped out, I believe, off this low right here. Shorts underneath this low were the next target, and I was done trading by then. You guys can see once we closed below this zone, we kept pushing down even more. The most simple thing that you could do to improve your trading and just get it a kind of a forecast. I love calling myself just like a weatherman, just kind of giving predictions and giving kind of ideas of what could be happening as we go forward, is just setting up a high and a low of the session that you're trading. Overall setups and kind of ideas going into next week, I believe we're going to see some buying up on Monday just because we're kind of due for a correction. Friday was one of the most red days I've seen in a long time. Just no retracements, no, just straight continuation of the downside. But I do believe as we approach these lows, it's going to be harder and harder for price to get down to. If we ever reach this low, I plan on putting a massive position down on longs. I think that is an amazing place to look for long. You guys can see on the weekly how important this area is to hold up. But I think over the next couple of days, we could see a continuation down. Weekly time frame shows a lot of potential room to the downside, but this is the area where we're really expecting to see a nice turnaround. I hope you guys subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. By the way, I got completely shit on that golf tournament. I think I got last place.